Welcome back to Champion Chinese. My name is Pei Pei Champion. I'm the creator of Champion Chinese language program. This is a very effective and fun and entertaining Chinese language program. The most important thing about the program is it's extremely effective. I designed this for people to try to convince people Chinese is a very easy and logical and fun language to learn. Okay, I'm going to show you why. Okay, last time we were talking about, remember this character? 字, right? 字. Chinese character is so important for Chinese family, okay? It's like your baby, right? Carry your family legend and pass down like the river to the ocean and influence the world, the people. So that's the idea, how important it is. So when we try to Romanize it, simplify it, destroy it, to some people like me that understand the beauty and the meaning of this language is just like a knife stabbed into my body. It hurts, okay? It hurts. I shouldn't say angry because it hurts so much you don't even know what angry is, okay? What anger is. But anyway, here I will say traditional Chinese character is for Chinese race, even for the world, can pass down the political, military, educational, scientific, medical, secret to all these fields leader and people, okay? And it also carry the traditional value of Chinese people, the spirit of people as an individual, as a family, as a society members, okay? They give you the wisdom of understanding nature, which we call Tao, okay? Give you the reason how you can live harmoniously among between heaven and earth and among all the living things, okay? So traditional Chinese script can do this. Is the major transmitter of 5,000 years of ancient Chinese civilization to the world. And traditional Chinese script is the only surviving ancient, no change, right? Language, written language that are still very commonly used by world's people. You always remember Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Southeast Asian Asian countries, and Japanese and Korean. Those are very important countries, okay, in Asia, okay? So remember, Chinese is not as difficult and complicated as most people think and believe. Chinese language is the most logical, scientific, and artistic language, okay? So let me show you. You know this, right? This is dragon. How come my 5-year-old kindergartner can memorize this character in 1 minute without writing? Practicing, they can copy this right after my instruction. The eyeball, eyelid, mouth, upper teeth, bottom teeth, the horn. This is Shi, that's the skull. Okay, see this. Okay, so whenever you see this, has something to do with the body. Let me show you the bopoma. This one. Okay, did you see? Whenever you see this, you will find this character has something to do with the body. Okay, so if I use 2 to 5 hours, help you memorize 37 those symbols, that means you kind of remember the stroke orders and the basic part you can put together and create traditional characters or simplified characters. Okay, so basically, don't misunderstand me. My way of teaching has no conflict between traditional and simplified. I will help people understand both. Only I use much less time, and I make people feel more happy. Okay, so that's the thing. But when you see this character, lots of people say, "Oh, that's easy," you know. But if you know what this means, you will be sad. My kindergarteners are very sad when they understand what this means. This means transform from dog. Okay, so I love doggies. I have 3 Shih Tzu, but I cannot call my ancestors dog, right? Okay, so here, Bopomorpha can help you quickly understand the characters like this. Okay, this. I say this is eyes, this is mouth, right? Okay, and that's a straight. This is the horn, shi, right? And this is one of the Bopomorpha. 3 means many for Chinese people. So spikes, right? You have many spikes, right? Many spikes. So this is to tell you that Chinese, the Bopomorpha can help you learn both the traditional and simplified character. Oh, simplify here, right? So this is dog. Quan, that's ancient way to call the dog. Now the modern dog is go, right? How do you remember it? Go, 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 doggy. Don't scratch me. Go, go, go. Go. Would you say that? Go. Okay? And this is a transform. This is like a person. Okay? I bet this suppose shouldn't be like that. This, okay? Transform. So simplified character, if a teacher understand the etymology, they will know. Simplification, dragon means transform from dogs, a creature, okay? And that is unacceptable, okay? Okay, so this is one thing. And let's talk about Chinese people's idea about the political idea. For example, this is a traditional nation. This is a simplified nation, okay? And you will say, oh, I love this. This is easier, right? But no, it's not. Let me show you. And the meaning is wrong. But somehow you will see this in very ancient books. But maybe this is modernized but not simplified, because sometimes characters go from simplification to complication, because if things are more complicated, they can explain more. Agree? Right? but sometimes it's too complicated, and then they have to be simplified so people will not get so confused. Okay, so if anybody tell you that's the world's trend, everything will go to simplification. So do you want to destroy all those beautiful churches or temples or museums and make it into blocks? Boxes like building. Do you want to do that? I think that would be a crime to do that, right? Let me explain to you. Nation, a country. What is a country? If you have a country, you definitely need to have a border. Okay? Because people can continue to move in, like your house, right? So you do not have any border. And people, your neighbor might say, oh, I have some trees and leaves. May I just put it here for some time? I will clean it. Please just help me. And you say, okay, that's fine. And then suddenly they move their picnic table to your border and cross the border a little bit. And later they say, hey, your playground, you have a beautiful swimming pool. Can we go in? And then they get used to it and they move into your house, right? But what is a nation? Okay, this is one, right? This is also one of the Bapoma symbol, E. Every 1 mouse means one people, means all people. Foundation. What is a foundation? If you are a leader of your nation, what is foundation for your people? Food, housing, jobs, education, and health. So foundation. And then if you are a leader, you need to try to have military power to protect what? Your borders, so that outside enemy or the people you do not agree with your religion, with your spirit, principle of living, your ethics, okay, your law, your orders. If people do not understand, appreciate, even against, and even they think if you are different, they can harm you, you have to have military power to protect yourself. Even if you don't attack people, we do not encourage any war or attack, intrusion to anybody, right? But if you need to protect yourself, especially, like ordinary people, we can say, oh yes, we don't want fight, we don't anything. Because we are tiny little people, we don't need to think a lot. You can protect your own door. That's enough, right? But for a leader, he not only have to protect his own family, but sometimes good leader, they even sacrifice their own family to protect his people, right? We can see a lot of people in the history, they do that, okay? Those people need to be respected and supported, okay? So this is just the modernized explanation for a nation. And let's look, and then we say this inside actually means or, 或 area, okay? So 国 is a country. So you have the idea, ideographic. You have picture, the border thing, spear. You are pictographic. And then you have phonetic, 或 国. Did you get it? 或. This is the phonetic part of this nation, the nation, okay? 或 and 国. And then simplification, not only destroy some of them not only destroy the idea of and the spirit of the Chinese belief, sometimes they even remove the hint for sound, for idea. Okay, now look at this. Oh, here. I have to come back to this again. Okay, so what is this? Without this dot is a king. Okay, simplification means if you have a king. And a king, sometimes they have seal, right? They have the wooden seal, jade seal, metal seal, okay, a chop, 印章, right? So the king with this chop, and my word is the order, is the law. So in ancient China, countries are ruled by emperor, right? So their words is gold. Their words is gold. So it's the law. But do you want to go back to that kind of country? Or you think about this? But even simplified character country has the border. Okay? So we want to reason. We teach children to reason, to think about the box, to be logical, to be ethical. But politically right sometimes is a good thing. But the people who set the order to be politically right, if their mind and thinking are twisted, then political right will be a bad thing, right? So this is something, let's think about it. We don't have to make a decision, okay? But let's think about that. And this one, the people know, right? The leader need to have ear, listening to your people, okay? Listening to expert. And then law, you have to give order according to what you hear, or heard. However, something is very important. You do not want to have too many people that are ignorant, not educated, or with wicked, twisted heart to participate in giving you rumors and twisted and fake stories so that blindfold you, okay? So how do you be a good leader? This is a saint. You have to balance heaven, earth, people, or anything in between, heaven and earth. You have to balance. You have to follow the nature, the Tao, okay? So anything can be possible. You can create, make impossible thing into reality. But is it good? I would say Chinese philosophy, if anything is against nature, anything against animal nature, the weather nature, any nature will be not celebrated by our Creator. So it will be kind of cursed. We have to think about that. That's the Chinese traditional philosophy, okay? Even your health, we talk about that. 中医, right? 中医, Chinese medicine. 西医 is Western medicine. What is yi? Yi is medicine or doctor, okay? So, for example, yi is, let's say simplified. Yi is, this is one of my 注音 symbol, for, right? So, and this is the pictograph of an arrow. So your body is like a drawer, okay? You put a lot of things inside, give you energy and everything. But suddenly, there is a weapon getting to your body. 石 is the arrow. So you got hurt. So for simplification, what do? Good luck. right? But traditional, let's look about. You are hurt. This is one of my Bopoma symbol. You have a hand holding a tools, okay? And this is a pictograph of a container medicine. And if you add 3 dots, that will be wine, okay? So you have anesthesia, you have medicine. So a hand holding a tool, using anesthesia, medicine to take the arrow out of your body to cure you. Which doctor would you like to go to? You want to go to this doctor, or you want to go to this doctor to say good luck? Right? Traditional versus simplification. Okay? And now, let's talk about that. Why Chinese people use chopsticks to eat? Give me a reason. Why? Because Chinese food are prepared and chopped in the kitchen before they are cooked, right? So you use chopstick thousands of years ago using chopsticks, right? But Western food, a big piece of meat, actually it probably contain more preserve, more nutrition because, but in a way, you also have to cut, and you see those blood coming out. Is kind of yucky, right? But anyway, that's different culture, different style, okay? This is why I'm using this as an analogy. You cannot Romanize Chinese language, okay? And don't simplify it. But we have many people understand, educated with simplification. It's okay. Let's help them understand. Okay? And one historical story is the simplification actually were created long time ago, Song Dynasty, right? So who are using it? Peasant or restaurant, the waiter, okay, waiters. So they will write, for example, if you order chicken, right? Chicken. And they will just write this, G. And actually, this is one of my Bopomorpho, okay? So G will be tool, but G is a chicken. So they will write this. So they will say, okay, I want chicken noodle, 鸡肉面, and they will say 鸡肉面, okay? So they use it simplify, and it doesn't even make sense, but people understand what that is, okay? For example, and I would tell you that one very, very terrible thing, the fact Chinese cannot be Romanized is, for example, if you say E-Y-I, right? You have what? 179 characters to match this. This is according to my mentor, Dr. Huang Peirong. I don't really remember which dictionary he used, okay? Because he did a research. E has 179 characters to match. Do you know how confusing it will be if you Romanize the characters, okay? So, I have another proof. Chinese cannot be Romanized. Let me show you. Do you think people can really using Russian or Arabic alphabet to learn English? Or do you think you can use English to learn Japanese or Korean or Arabic? Okay, let's try. Let's try to use English to learn how to say goodbye. Okay? This is goodbye. Read it for me. 打死打娘. But you know, if you say 打死打娘 to Chinese people, you know what they will think? You just say, hit my father's first wife to death. 打死大娘，打死我大娘。Okay, but you say 打死我大娘 to Russian people. I guess they probably understand what you are talking about. But if you are not a Russian and you say 打死你大娘 to Chinese people, they will think, ooh, what did you just say? Hit my father's first. They will think you are crazy. But that is 打死你大娘，打死我大娘. Okay? No. Chinese cannot be Romanized. And another funny and ridiculous thing is if you say siba, that is thank you in Russian, right? But if you say siba to Chinese people, do you know what you are saying? It's scary. Go and die, go and die. How different. Chinese cannot be Romanized. The end. Okay? And see, 死吧. Okay? So, one of the conference I attended in where? Princeton, I think. Okay, there was a speaker, one of the speakers from, I don't want to say Ivy League, okay, from one Ivy League school. From Taiwan especially, she proudly announced to everybody, my school has been then the first school using completely Romanized pinyin as a textbook. Okay? And some people might think, especially representative from CCP, really? She is something. We Chinese people couldn't even Romanize it. And you did? You have done it? Okay? But to me, how awful you treated. You're even from Taiwan. What have you done to your students? They spend so much money to come to your Ivy League school, and you give them ABCD to learn Chinese. So I think that's very, very, very sad. Okay? So I give you so many examples. I hope you kind of get an idea about Chinese. Okay? So here, I feel traditional Chinese script is a beautiful ancient written script which possess life and soul. I don't know if you have seen this picture, right? Many people, and in my many lecture, I give this because people pray to this rock, because they carve this character Buddha in this rock, on this rock, okay? And why do they do that? Because it's a Chinese character. Buddha, not ordinary people, and not ordinary is created by those Bapama symbol, okay? And this is a person. This is a pictograph. So if you know Bapama symbol, you easily can create a character. If not, you have to memorize this character. You have to write 50, 100 times, okay? So, and also the spirit, the energy from this, not ordinary people with compassion and love for all people. That's Buddha. And what would you pray to FO? I don't think so, right? Okay. So I hope today I answer all my followers' claim and then their question. I answer their question. And please check Elmwood Community Center. It's a $500 value class, okay? And I donate it for our public. Any people can assign for the can sign for the program, and or you can check my website. I need to update it. Help me remember that championchinese.com. Okay, 再见. I will see you very very soon. I promise. 再见，拜拜。再见。